Hi guys, Winnie the Jroo here, and today we have a really fun video. I'm really excited about this one because today I'm going to give you guys 5 things that you can do to make yourself 10 times more attractive. Now, attraction. When it comes down to talking about attraction, what are we talking about? Being attractive to a potential partner, your current partner, being attractive to potential clients, being attractive to potential opportunities, just having natural attraction from others towards yourself. Now, I know what you're thinking. Must be nice, must be easy for someone so gorgeous like yourself to talk about how to be attractive. Because, let's be honest, not everyone has a naturally beautiful bone structure or natural riz like myself.
You just smoldered.
But the things I'm about to share with you today are guaranteed to make yourself 10 times more attractive to anybody. You don't need to be naturally physically beautiful to be attractive. You can cultivate being attractive, create a magnet of yourself by following these 5 steps. Step number 1 to make yourself 10 times more attractive. Carry yourself with confidence. Everybody, whether it's a potential partner, a potential business partnership, a potential opportunity, everybody is attracted to a confident person, right? So when it comes down to carrying yourself with confidence, what are we talking about here? And what are some of the steps that you can do to carry yourself with more confidence? Well, first things first, and this is congruent in a lot of different places that we see out in nature, especially with humans, stand up straight. When you stand up straight, your shoulders back, you hold your head high, they exude this sense of self-confidence. When you're feeling in a downtrodden, just shitty mood, you're lacking self-confidence, you can tell someone is slumped over, they're like, they don't hold their head high and they're just like kind of, you just come off as a pussy, you know what I mean? And they're just like, I know that for myself, and I know this because I carry myself with confidence, people are not attracted to people that are just, for lack of a better term, pussies. I like to be surrounded by people that have that air of confidence about themselves. And I know this because I have that attribute about myself, and I can tell that it attracts not only women, but just everybody in general. People want to talk to me. People want to be involved with me. I have a posture about myself that exudes that I'm a confident person. You can just tell right when you meet me. And I can tell that about somebody right when I meet them. So another way to exude that confidence when it comes to interacting with other people is making eye contact and holding that eye contact. When you talk with someone and they are all over the place and they can't hold eye contact with you, it lets you know that they're not sure about themselves. And when you're sure about yourself and you know who you are, what you stand for, and why you're having this interaction with this person, they're fully present. They're there with you. And I know that when I'm talking with people, I like them to be present in our conversation. I like to know that they're paying attention to what I have to say, to what they're saying, to the interaction that we're having. And it's a lot easier to have a purely genuine and present interaction with someone when they're confident in what they're saying and what they're listening to. So we all want to be having these interactions with confident people, right? And we all want to exude this confidence. And these are some things that we can do to show that confidence within ourselves. But how can we cultivate this confidence within ourselves? Well, this is something that I have talked a lot about in my previous videos. And if you guys have seen those, then you know that this is a true core belief of mine. The best way to cultivate self-confidence is to keep our words to ourselves. See, let's say that you make plans with somebody and you show up for those plans. Let's say, yo, let's meet up to go to the gym. And your buddy tells you, yeah, I'll be there at 6 a.m. And you show up to the gym, it's 5:55. You show up to the gym ready for your workout and you're waiting for your buddy and they just never show up and they never hit you up. They never let you know that they're not coming. That definitely affects the confidence that you have in them the next time that you guys go to make plans, right? Because he bailed on you. He or she did not show up in the way that they said they were going to. And so that puts a ding in not only the relationship, but the confidence that you have in that person. Now, Apply this to the conversations that you have with yourself. When you tell yourself that you're going to do something and you don't do it, that puts a ding in the relationship that you have with yourself. That has a negative effect on the self-confidence that you have within yourself. Because if you tell yourself that you're going to show up and do something and then you don't, your subconscious mind now associates the words that you tell yourself with falsehood, and you don't know if you can rely on yourself to do the things that you say you're going to do. But when you do the things that you're going to say you're going to do, and you show up for yourself, when you have the self-discipline to hold up to your word that you make with yourself, then you know that whatever you say you're going to do, you're going to get done. And you line yourself up with things that you need to do. That makes you feel confident because you know you're a go-getter. You know that you're a doer. You know that you're going to show up for yourself. And that builds self-confidence. That is what allows you to exude that confidence. That's what allows you to walk with your head held high because you know that you are the person that you say you are. You know that you're going to show up as the person that you say you're going to show up as. So not only do these things that exude confidence benefit from having this actual natural self-confidence within yourself, it is a prerequisite to being able to show up and exude that confidence by cultivating that confidence within yourself, knowing who you are, knowing what the fuck you stand for, and knowing that you are the person that you say you are and you show up as your best self. So that is first step. Carry yourself with confidence. Now, step number 2, move with purpose. Okay, now the examples that I'm going to give, I'm going to refer to attracting women because that is just who I naturally am always trying to attract at this time in my life. I'm a single dude, straight dude who wants to attract beautiful women into my life, right? And so that is how I'm going to refer to this. This is applicable to attracting anybody, whether you're trying to attract a man, a woman, a partner, a business partnership, and any type of opportunity, clients, whatever it may be. A lot of these examples I'm going to give is in reference to attracting women. So bear with me, okay? When you are moving with purpose, like we said, people are attracted to someone with confidence, someone that moves through life confidently and moves through life with purpose. When you know what you're doing, you have a sense of direction of where you're going in life, people are attracted to that. Women are attracted to someone who has a sense of direction and is moving with a purpose. No woman is going to be attracted to some lost soul, some bummy dude who is just wandering aimlessly through life, right? People also want to have confidence in you, and when you have a purpose that you're working towards and you're fueled by, then this is super attractive to somebody who's wanting stability. And like I said, women want stability. Everybody wants stability. People want to know that the business that they're getting involved with is stable and sturdy and strong. Women want to know that the man they are pursuing is stable and sturdy and strong. So moving with purpose, being intentional, lets people know that you stand for something. And someone who doesn't stand for something will fall for anything. A woman wants to be with a man that has purpose with being with her, that has purpose in their relationship. Let's say, for example, people want to work with an artist who has purpose in what they do. They want to know that their tattoos are created with a purpose, that this artist gives a shit about what they're doing. They are intentional with their art. When my clients come in here to get tattooed by me, they know that it is a huge part of my purpose and a part of my fulfillment to create the best art, not only that I can do, but the best art that's possible, because I have a very strong sense of purpose with what I'm doing. And that is attractive to my clients, and it is also attractive to the women that pursue me because I move through life with purpose and I have a sense of direction. I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm headed. I know what I want in life. And that is a huge attraction factor. Now, how can we cultivate this attribute of moving with purpose? Well, it comes down to 2 things: being very intentional with your time and being very intentional with your energy. See, I don't waste my fucking time. If something doesn't If something is not in congruence with my purpose in life, it is not helping me chase my dreams and fulfill my purpose with being here, then I'm not going to waste my time on it. Whether it's something as big as attending an event or something as simple as conversing with somebody. I am so serious about protecting my time that I don't have time to waste on the bullshittery in life. And there's so much bullshit out there that we can give our time to, and me personally, I just don't give my time and my attention to the things that are not raising my vibration. Now, this isn't to say you can't have fun. A lot of my purpose in life is to enjoy life. I'm a very hard worker. I'm very purposeful with my time and my energy, but I also like to have fun, right? And having and carrying the intention with enjoying this life is also an important part in being purposeful and being intentional. Now, when it comes to your energy, our energy is so valuable. I understand the magic that my hands can create. I understand the magic that my essence and my presence can create. My energy is best spent, cultivated, and used to produce positive energy, right? I don't waste my time on the negative shit in life. If someone wants to, and this is a huge non-negotiable of mine, if someone wants to argue, someone wants to debate about some dumb shit, I will see myself out gladly. I don't waste my time and energy on arguing, on negativity, on gossiping. I don't waste my time on that. I have so much positive magic that I'm creating with my time and energy. That is where I need to be dedicating that time and energy, is the positive things in my life. And I know this from firsthand experience, that is attractive to people. Now, number 3 thing that you can do to become 10 times more attractive, provide value. This goes back to what we talked about very first, and that is having confidence within yourself. When you have confidence within yourself, you know yourself. And to know yourself is to know the value that you provide, right? Knowing who you are and the positive attributes that you bring to every interaction plays a huge part in understanding that value that you bring to every interaction and actually providing that value to every interaction. Now, when it comes to attracting a potential partner, I know the value that I bring to the table. I know the value that I can bring to a woman's life. And so I'm not going to settle for anything that is not reciprocant of that. And a woman of high value can sense that I have this understanding and knows the value that she brings to the table. And someone that is not of equal or more value understands that they cannot reciprocate, and so they will be naturally repelled by me because I have standards, because I understand the value that I bring to the table. So in knowing the value that you bring to the table and being able to provide and show that value that you bring to the table, that is very easily communicated and very easily sensed through the conversations that you have. And look, I know that the culture that we live in, a lot of people think that that value is a financial standing type beat, but it's not. Now, the financial stability and the ability that you have to provide does speak volumes on the value that you do provide, but that's not everything. To provide value in knowledge and in wisdom, in love, in empathy, in the soft skills that people want, having these traits that provide value in other ways is also a huge source of attraction that people have towards you. Now, when it comes to having an interaction with somebody, having a conversation, the way that it is easy to see someone that provides value is they speak only when they improve on the silence. Now, if I know that I don't have anything to contribute to a conversation, I'm not going to say anything. I know what I provide. I know the value that I hold, and I know what I can provide to an interaction. And when I see that I have that opportunity to provide that value, I share what I can. I don't overshare, or fucking try not to. And sometimes I do be doing that, but I make a conscious effort to know that everything that I am sharing is rooted in self-awareness, that I know what I'm fucking talking about, and also that I know that that is providing value to the conversation. I know the things that I have to share are of value to this person that I'm having this interaction with. On the flip side of this coin, another huge way to provide value is listening. The ability to listen and to pay attention to somebody is a huge attraction factor. You know, especially when it comes to attracting women. Women want to know that you give a shit about what they're saying, that you give a shit about who they are. And so when you have the ability to listen, when you have the attribute about yourself that you give a shit and you're very present, that is a huge attraction factor, and it's attractive not only to women, but to people in general. You know, I know that when I'm having an interaction with somebody and when I'm speaking, I like people, like I said earlier, I like to know that people are present and give a fuck about what I'm saying, right? Everybody has that about themselves. Everybody wants to know that they are being acknowledged, that they are being paid attention to, that they are valued. You know, so if you want to provide value, you need to also appreciate the value that the other person is bringing. And if it's not there, then it's not there. Cut it off and move the fuck on. So with that being said, that is number 3, understanding the value that you provide and providing and relaying that value to everybody that you're interacting with. Now, number 4, this is a big one because this is what everybody assumed that this video was gonna be about, right? When I posted, you know, when you read the caption, 5 things that you can do to make yourself 10 times more attractive, you thought these were all gonna be physical things, right? But as we have learned in the last 3 steps, being attractive isn't always a physical thing. It has to do with your energy. We want to be energetically attractive. We want to be mentally and spiritually attractive. But now we're going to get into the physical aspects. So, number 4 thing that you can do to become 10 times more attractive. So simple, but not easy. Take care of your body. Look, we only have one vessel, and I've talked about this in my previous videos as well, but that is because it is so important. We need to serve our bodies. When somebody takes care of their body, it speaks volumes to how much they give a shit about themselves. And somebody that gives a shit about themselves has the ability to give a shit about you. You know, women are attracted to me because I give a shit about myself. It lets them know that if I can care for myself, I can care for the people around me. I can care for them. It shows that you have an appreciation and an understanding of delayed gratification, that you're willing to work through the hard things, that you're willing to have discipline to show up for yourself each and every day, to put in the work to be fit, you know, and fitness is a huge part of my life, and it is a huge important factor in being attractive to other people and attracting other people. You know, it is an instinctual, natural law of nature that women want to mate with the best possible option. And a lot of that has to do with the physical attraction. You know, we live in a day and age where people try to work their way around and manipulate the system and manipulate nature by saying, you know, women love the dad bod. Women do not love a dad bod, bro. Women are attracted to a fucking physically fit, jacked man that is able to protect and provide for them. You see, when you give a shit about your fitness and when you're putting in the work, whether it is running, whether it is yoga, whether it is going to the gym, and it shows that you give a shit about yourself. Not only that, but it shows that you have confidence. See, one of the things that I am cultivating by taking care of my body, by going to the gym every day, is I'm cultivating confidence. I'm able to walk with my chest out, to walk with my head held high, and to have a natural air about myself because I know that I look good. It is a lot of fucking hard work to build the value of having a healthy body, and we should be proud of that. We should show that off. You know, even if you're not in the best shape that you've ever been in and you're not in the ideal shape that you want to be in, it feels good to be working towards that. You know, that also shows that you have a sense of purpose. When you're working towards something and you're working towards building that physique and working towards attaining that body that you want, that is something to be so proud of. You know, I still have physical feats to overcome and to get to, and I am proud of that. I show that off. I show up to the gym every day and I put in the work to be as physically fit as I can be. And look, make no mistake about it. That is not so I can attract a potential mate. This is a huge attraction factor, which is why I'm talking about it in this video. But I do this for me. I don't do this for girls. I don't do this so that people will be attracted to me. I know that people are attracted to me because of that, but this is all for me. So the next thing in regards to taking care of our body is our hygiene. I am a very clean person. I'm like a fucking feline. I like to groom myself, and it is good to be clean. No one wants to be with a stank ass fucking bummy ass grimy crustacean of the earth, bro. Like, I love a girl that takes care of herself. I love when a woman smells and tastes good. I love when women are well groomed, and I know that women love that I am well groomed. I take care of myself. So fucking, for the love of God, I don't even know why I have to say this in this video, but please fucking shower, bro. Like, wash that stank ass, brush that stank ass mouth, and it's so important to take care of your body. Not only in building your physical fitness, but in keeping yourself clean, keeping yourself well groomed. It is a core belief of mine that if you smell good, you look good, you feel good, you live good. And that's all we want, right? Is to be living good. And when you're living good, people are attracted to that. That makes you so much more attractive. When you take care of yourself in all of these ways, mentally, spiritually, physically, people want to be around that. People are attracted to that. So all of these things in culmination will make you 10 times, at least 10 times more attractive to people. Step number 5, this is a little bit of secret sauce. You want to be 10 times more attractive? Get tattoos. Get quality tattoos. And I'm sure a lot of you guys saw this coming because of the nature of who I am and what I do, but it is so true. When you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you live good. And tattoos not only make you look good, but they make you feel good about yourself because it makes you feel more like yourself. When I get tattoos, it's not like I'm adding things onto me to become somebody else. It's more like I am carving them out of myself, and they were always supposed to be there. And it makes me feel like the person that I was always meant to be. It makes me feel more comfortable in my skin. It makes me feel more like myself every time that I get a tattoo that means something to me. And tattoos are not only attractive because they look good, but it is attractive because it's for that person. I get tattoos for myself. I don't get tattoos for anybody else but me. And which lets people know that I don't give a fuck about what other people think about me. I don't give a fuck about what other people think about what I look like. I don't give a fuck about what other people's opinions are on how I like to decorate my vessel. I get tattoos because I love to carry these things with me. They're all a piece of me. They all are a part of my story. And I have a beautiful, long story to tell, and that's why I'm attracted to girls that have tattoos and to people that have tattoos in general, because I know they don't give a fuck about what other people think about them. And that attribute in and of itself exudes confidence. It exudes that person knows who the fuck they are and what they represent. And to me, that is one of the most attractive things that you can have. We no longer live in the days of old where tattoos are only for sailors and convicts and promiscuous people, right? Tattoos are an expression of self. They are a work of art. It is an art form, and so tattoos show that you understand that value and that you can also provide that value, right? So this is just a little extra tip on how to be 10 times more attractive, is to get quality tattoos. And a little shameless plug, if you want the highest quality of tattoos, then you come to yours truly. So there are the 5 things that you can do to become 10 times more attractive. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.